Hi, nice to see you again, Sarah.
It's nice to see you guys too. How are you?
Doing good.
Good.
Has anybody ever told you favor Wendy Williams and Lil' Kim?
No, I heard more like Mary Jane off of Spider-Man, something like that.
Okay, yeah, definitely a Mary Jane too.
But how are y'all in this freezing god weather?
Yeah, it's been like 6 or 5 months since we last seen you. Somewhere around there.
Yeah, it was the summertime the last time I talked to you guys, I believe.
Well, you see ACM Raid when I was giving out the Dunkin' Donuts and stuff?
Yes, I did. Yeah. Thank you very much. They was good donuts. So here we go. I don't know if you guys have any questions for me, but just a little update on myself since the last time we talked.
Okay.
So it's been about 6, like you said, 5-6 months since y'all spoke to me.
How's it been since then?
Well, I'm exactly 6 months pregnant.
Congratulations.
Yes, thank you. Me and my husband are trying to get into a couple shelter. I have been working. I've been working on a lot of things, just trying to get my identifications in order.
Okay.
I'm trying to make sure that I visit with my kids. The only one right now I can visit with is my oldest, that's Jayden. He will be 15 June 30th.
Okay. How old are you again, Sarah?
Hey, my birthday on December 5th, I will be 30 years old.
Okay.
But I'm doing a hell of a lot better since the last time I seen y'all.
Yeah.
I was depressed.
I remember your favorite song, Kodak Black, Feeling Peachy.
Yeah, that's my bro right there. I fuck with boy. He good music. He make good music.
Now, are you still living at the park, Sarah?
On and off. Actually, my husband back there, it's crazy, he just walked up.
Okay.
We sleep here, or we try to find other places to sleep, like, because this park not safe. It's not as safe as it used to be.
As it used to be?
You know, I've been in this park for 3 years exactly at, hold on, y'all.
Okay.
This spot right here is where I started in this park.
That's where you started sleeping at?
Yes. During the pandemic, I am the reason why these people can sleep and put their tents up and enjoy, you know, like having a place to stay, because they call me the Rosa Parks of the park.
So you was running this park? You was in the front seat, not the back.
I got the vet seat. I'm the OG.
Yeah.
But
I see you all the time at this park.
Yeah. The cops wanted us to move, and it was during the pandemic, and it was cold and raining. Y'all want us to move so Clip can clean. No, y'all no.
Where they was trying to get you to move to? Just move out the park?
They wanted us off of these steps, and they wanted us like out of this area. And pretty much like I wouldn't move.
You was like a political figure.
Yeah, I would not move. They called, it literally took, like they had a SWAT truck pull up. And pretty much told me, like, if I don't move, I'm going to jail and it's going to be a federal offense and this, that, and the third. I said, listen, I'm not moving. So you can slap the cuffs on me. You touch me, I'm going to touch, like, it's going to be a problem.
Right.
Bad or not, you a human, you bleed like I bleed. I have,
Sarah, do you think that homeless should ever move from the park?
I feel like we have all these abandoned warehouses down here in Kensington. In Fishtown. I feel like all this money they spending on God knows what. I feel like they should take those buildings and open them up and at least like
do some shelters or something.
Yeah, if not shelters, at least safe havens. Not only just for the women, but for the men too.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like my dream, I'm 30 years old. And I was told when I was 19 years old and pregnant by my Judge Dumas, down 1801. She told me, she said, Sarah, she looked at the DA and she was like, what do you want me to do with her? She's 19 years old, she's 7 months pregnant, like, She's homeless. Both her parents is deceased. You know, I can't do nothing with her. So I'm sorry, but case dismissed. And she dismissed my case, and she looked at me and she was like, Sarah, I see a lot of potential in you.
How long have you been homeless for, Sarah?
I have been homeless.
Altogether?
Me and my mom. It started with me and my mom. Me and my mom been home. I've been homeless since I was about, since 03.
Since 03?
2003.
That's a good 19 years, Sarah.
I've had me, my mom go bouncing from shelter to shelter, and then from pillow to post, meaning other people's homes. And then finally, right before my mother died, God rest her soul, I miss that woman. Whew, I miss my mom so very much. I was 16 when my mom died. My mom died December 23rd, 2008. She died 3 weeks after my 16th birthday and 2 days before Christmas. I miss my mom so much, it's crazy, like, but right before she passed away in 06, she received her lawsuit settlement.
Okay.
And when was her no, it wasn't her lawsuit settlement, it was her back payment for SSI. And my mom bought an apartment up Torresdale. It was 6806 Torresdale, 6806 Denman Street.
Sarah, you having a boy or a girl?
I do not know. I actually just found out I was pregnant 2 weeks ago. I had the feeling being as I already had 3 kids.
You just found out you was pregnant?
Yes, I found out at 20 weeks exactly.
Okay.
Well, 19 weeks. So now I'm 22 weeks. I go for my first, I had an ultrasound at Jefferson.
Are you still using?
Unfortunately, not to put my business out there, but yes, I am. And it's only because I cannot stop cold turkey. Even though that will harm the baby more than it will harm me.
Right.
I went to Jefferson because I've heard that they help pregnant women get on methadone.
Okay.
They treated me like shit. Once any hospital takes a pregnancy test on a woman, regardless if she's 2 months, a week, whatever,
Right.
they're supposed to immediately transport her from the ED up to the maternity.
Right.
So they can monitor the baby. They did not do that.
Didn't do
They
that.
did not give me no type of withdrawal medication.
How did they treat you?
They were just very nasty. They gave me 1 milligram of Dilaudid, which is a pain medicine. It didn't do anything for me.
How did they end up proceeding you out? Did they just take you right out, or?
My thing was, being as though, you know, I'm a mother, I know, I've had...
Did you just leave?
Pregnancies, no. I asked them, I said, excuse me, is there a reason why once you did the ultrasound and you found out how far along the fetus was, is there a reason why, not even that, just right after the pregnancy test became back positive, that you did not send me upstairs to maternity so that my child could be monitored while I'm going through this pain, and that you guys are working on me?
What they say?
Hold on. You leaving me? I'm in a hallway.
Oh, man.
In the bed.
Oh, man.
In front of a room that is empty.
Oh, man.
And been there since I've been here. I said, oh, well, you know, we just didn't
Pregnant,
call, a lot. But she said, there's a lot going on in the maternity ward right now. I said, it doesn't matter if there's a lot going on or not. I'm 21 weeks pregnant. I'm having an infection in I had a little infection in my leg. I said, you got me in the hallway on a stretcher.
They didn't want you in there because you were an addict.
And they treated me like a piece of shit. I did not ask them for no pain medicine.
Right.
I did not ask them for nothing.
Right.
I just wanted my husband with me the whole time.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
They didn't let
Like,
you have that neither?
well, he was there with me through the room, but they tried to so they wanted to admit me, and the one thing I asked was, listen, and I told him just like that, I have a phobia against hospitals. My mother went to the hospital. They had.
Do you plan on getting clean, Sarah?
Yes, I'm actually working right now on either getting into a couple shelter, like I said, with me and my husband, and getting on the methadone program called Family Center, which is down on 13th and 11th and I think Sampson or something like that. It's a program for mothers who are pregnant and were opioid users.
Right.
I am just waiting for either a bed for me and him in a couple shelter.
Okay.
If that does not work out, my husband can always go home to his, to his parents, and I can go into a mother and baby rehabilitation program.
Right.
But I don't feel as though I need rehab.
You want to be a mother for your baby, though?
Yes, yes I do. This is absolutely, my child is 100% my main focus, but this is why I feel as though I do not need rehab.
Right.
I have did over 20 rehabilitation programs.
Right.
Whether they were mother and baby, whether they were me by myself. I know what I need to do to stay clean.
Yes.
It's just about doing it. And the only thing that I've never had that I have now is support.
Sarah, I got a question.
Yes, baby.
Why weren't you and your husband using protection? Why not?
It wasn't that we weren't using protection. You know how you had them nights where, come on, we all grown. Once you're in a relationship or you committed, like one thing about me, I don't hide nothing from my husband and my husband doesn't hide nothing from me. And
Right.
we both went and got tested. Everything came back perfectly fine.
Okay.
And we took the chance, we wanted to, enjoy each other, and that's what happened. And
Didn't use protection?
for the first time, the very first time, we did not use it after a whole. We've been together 16 months, so the first 8 months in our relationship, we used protection.
How did you guys meet?
Right here.
Here at this park?
Right here in the spot, yeah. I was sitting down. His friend, one of our mutual friend, Chris, was next to me with his girlfriend. I was writing in my journal and coloring like, you guys know I like to do. And he came up and we started talking. And at first it wasn't really he didn't want a relationship. I didn't want a relationship. He just came home from doing 5 years upstate. When he was locked, yeah, when he was locked up, the girl that he wasn't with, that he was in love with, left him for another man, and she was right next door to his sister. And he kept telling me like, I don't want no relationship. I don't want no relationship. We can just be friends.
Right. And
I was okay with that. I was been with my youngest daughter's father for 18 years, and he did nothing but whoop my ass. So I really didn't want to, and then after him, it was 10 years without one, you know what I mean? So it was like, it was just not something that I was interested in, but you can't help who you fall in love with.
Both of you guys were homeless and using at the time?
No, he is not homeless. Like I said, he can stay with his mom and dad. And he does not use, what he does is alcohol. He likes to drink. And he is my most biggest supporter.
Right.
He is...
Does he have a problem with your addiction?
Yes, he does. That's why he's my biggest supporter. Like, he knows that I can't just stop cold. I got clean already with me and him being together. I had already gotten clean. I had over 7 months, no. Actually, when I ran into you guys in the summertime, that's when I had just relapsed. And he knows now what he can't and what we can't do. Like, so.
What's the worst thing you've done to obtain your addiction?
What do you mean? The worst thing to get it, to be able to get it? Being with him, I have not done anything. We always seem to find a way, or he'll go out and make it his business, as a man, to
he takes
make
care
sure
of you
that
and
I'm
make sure
okay. Yeah.
you have
We take care of each other, but if there's a day where I get up and I'm like, babe,
Do you give him money for his bottle?
What? Of course.
What's his alcoholic beverage of choice?
He likes Still Reserve 211.
And how often is he intoxicated?
Oh, he never gets intoxicated. He just drink. Like my husband been drinking for so long, and then when he first came home, he was drinking a lot too. So now it's like first thing in the morning, he has to have something. He has to have his drink.
Right.
Like I have to have my bag. But I make sure, just like he makes sure, that both of us eat something before we even obtain that. And if I gotta get up,
whose addiction is worse?
right now I would say neither of ours is worse. We slowed down on
Out of the two, what you think is like worse?
I believe alcohol is worse than mine, because
Alcohol's
you
worse
can
than yours?
actually die from alcohol withdrawal.
Yeah.
From the opioid withdrawal, you're slim. You got a slim chance, but alcohol, and that scares the shit out of me.
How many times have you overdosed?
By the grace of God, I only overdosed one time.
Only overdosed once.
In the 7 whole years of me using, yes. But I did have a reaction to, I have epilepsy, and sometimes when I hold my breath to be hit from hitting myself, and I have to stop midstream of running it and do it all, start up all over again, it makes me go into a seizure. And in the front, there's those little walls right there. It's by the dirt patch.
Right.
I went out and kept smacking my head on a tree trunk, and split my head open, and I peed on myself. So, and I was unconscious and unresponsive for about a good 7 minutes. So they thought that I passed, that I was
born. This was from using?
Yep.
So it doesn't really, you have problems with epilepsy, and you still choose to use after this traumatic event happened to you?
Well, that was in the summertime. But like I said, I have went from damn near using a bundle and a half to one bag. So I'm trying my hardest as I possibly can to slow it down.
Right. For the baby.
And for myself, and for my other children, and for the man that I love. Like, he tells me every day, like, babe, I don't want to lose you. Like, please, I don't want to lose you.
Now, if you're not able to take care of the baby, his family's going to be able to take the baby in?
He will. He's with him, and it's already,
even with
like,
his
the
addiction?
baby will never, his alcohol is not a problem.
Does he work?
Right now, no. He is in the process of looking for a job. My husband is not the type of man to sit on his ass and do nothing. That boy will find a way, one way or another, to get money. He's very talented.
Has he ever beat on you?
No.
No.
No. He despises my baby father for that shit that I went through with him. Like, but
he's your sole protector. That's good, having a loved one like that.
I'm
so just making sure, because a lot of these women out here,
he protects them.
He protects them
too?
He
see them getting in some one of their, and what you doing? You're not putting your hands in front of her. Me? Not in front of me, no. Like, my husband is so very talented. He can draw his ass off. He can look at you for 1 second, turn around and draw your picture and give it to you, and it will look exactly like you. He can paint. He makes beats from scratch. He can rap. He's so goddamn smart, him and that big ass head. But I tell him all the time, like,
Sarah, I wish the best for you and your boyfriend.
Thank you.
And your child in your stomach.
Thank you very much.
And hopefully you get back in your other children's lives.
I'm working on it one day at a time. That's all I can do. And hopefully the next time I do run into you guys, it won't be me out here sleeping or using it, be me out here giving back.
And use protection. You got a lot going on in life already.
Yeah, we do. And
I know a baby, it ain't the right deal right now, but congratulations.
Thank you very much.
I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
And get off these streets. Don't be sleeping at this park no more.
We woke up this morning right here in this spot. I looked at him, and he looked at me. Me and my husband.
Oh, so he was out here with you?
He stays out here with me. Like, he'll go home, but he won't leave me out here by myself.
Right.
He's
a good man.
He will not leave me by myself.
He keep you warm, bring blankets from home.
Oh, we gotta turn the blankets. I say we gotta go wash our blankets and a little bit of cold that we got. So when he was like, "You want to do the interview?" It was right on time. Thank you so much for letting me get this update. And like I said, hopefully the next time y'all see me, it be in the different circumstances.
Right.
Way more different circumstances.
You and your husband gotta kick the 211s, okay?
No, I don't drink. Oh, that's not my puss. I don't like the smell.
Thank you, Sarah. I'm just kidding. Thank you.
Join All Time Media's Patreon for exclusive content and behind-the-scenes content and face-to-face live video chat. Thank you, guys. The link is in the description below.